So what would you say are the biggest strengths and weaknesses of both, I guess, let's say the Tomcat in general rather than the A and the B model, just the Tomcat in general would be great.
Well, obviously its weapons platform was its greatest strength. I mean, it was. With the Phoenix and the AUG-9, you could reach out and touch somebody, 150 miles away, and they'd blow up before they even knew you were there. That was its strength. I mean, it was a fast jet. It was a great low-level, very stable platform. The negatives were really got down to more like maintenance items. It took 8 hours to change an engine in a Tomcat and like 2 hours in a Hornet. So it came down to cost. And I mean, they could have updated the Tomcat. And they had the Tomcat Quick Strike was our next iteration, and it was superior to the F-15, Eagles, or I mean the E models, not the Charlies but the E's. And strike capability and stuff. We could haul more ordnance faster, and we had a lot more room in the nose because the bigger jet allowed you to have a lot more electronics, like better radars and stuff like that. But it all came down to cost. The Tomcat was, unbelievably expensive in comparison. You could get a little F-16 for about 20 million, and a Tomcat was talking about 65 to 70 million. So it was just, it came down to economics. And of course, engineering design. I mean, changing an engine 8 hours, it just wasn't feasible anymore. They had to take the old rivets and hand rivet them out instead of, a couple of latches, and the engine falls out basically. So it was, it just reached its time, unfortunately.
Yeah, because that's kind of the next question I was going to say. Like, do you think it was retired too early?
Well, I mean, we didn't really have the capability with the Hornets to supplant what the Tomcat could do. Hornet's a great little day VFR fighter, and that's what it was. That they were slow, gas critical. They didn't have the ability to carry missiles and really reach out and touch somebody.
Yeah.
So I mean, that in that way, yes and no. I mean, did we really need that at that point? I mean, the Soviets had kind of, been taken down. We weren't fighting the Chinese at the point either. It worked. The question is, do we have anything to replace it now? And really, no. It's kind of sitting back as a Tomcat guy, I go, do you need air defense to reach out and touch things? Well, probably do. Can the Hornet really do it? Well, of course, I've been out for a while. So, what they have now is a little bit out. The F-35, I think, brings a lot more capability with its electronic warfare, and its integration within the whole battle system, with the radars and stuff like that. I can't talk a lot about it, but I do know. But it gives them a lot of capabilities to really know what's going on out there.